physics is a barrier she must break.
Through the macro lens, the edge of the leaf is a towering green wall, and her mandible is the machinery of destruction. She anchors her back legs. The vibration begins.
At 1,000 cycles per second, her jaw becomes a vibrating blade, stiffening the soft tissue just enough to slice.
To us, it is scenery. To the forest, it is a fortress. Every tree here has evolved over millennia to defend its solar panels, pumping its leaves full of toxins, latex, and toughened fibers. Yet, marching along a chemical highway laid down by her sisters, comes the leafcutter ant.
She is blind to the view, driven only by the scent of the pheromone trail.
She is not an animal. She is a tool.
She selects her target. A mature leaf, thick with cellulose.
We see here the marvel of evolutionary engineering. Her mandibles are laced with zinc atoms.
But the leaf fights back.
As she bites, the plant releases a sticky white latex, a chemical glue designed to gum up her machinery and trap her in place.
Strength alone is not enough. She needs geometry. Notice the positioning of her hind legs. She creates a fulcrum, using the leverage of her entire body to drive the zinc-tipped blade downward. The strain is immense. If her grip slips, she falls 30 meters to the dark floor below. She oscillates her head. This isn't a chop, it is a sawing motion, utilizing a high-frequency stridulation that travels through her skull.
We now understand that this vibration actually changes the material properties of the leaf, making the cut 50% easier than if she used force alone.
She is hacking the physics of the plant. The rhythmic heaving of the thorax reveals the mechanics of the ant's respiration. But this labor extracts a heavy tax. With every arc she carves, the razor edge of her mandible dulls microscopically.
Once her blades are blunt, she will be demoted by the colony, forced to carry loads or work in the refuse piles until she dies.
The arc is complete. She hoists the fragment, a green sail 3 times her own body weight, above her head.
Now, the true gauntlet begins.
She must navigate the return journey, balancing a chaotic, wind-catching load down a vertical highway of bark and vine. Above the trail, a shadow darts. A phorid fly, the ancient nemesis of the cutter. It seeks to lay an egg inside her head, turning her into a living incubator.
She cannot fight. Her jaws are occupied holding the prize. She is defenseless.
Discipline is her only armor.
But look closely at the leaf she carries. A smaller ant, a minima, rides atop the green sail.
We witness a specialized defensive strategy. This tiny sister is a bodyguard, snapping at the fly, swiping at the air.
The cutter marches on, trusting the rider to keep the death from the sky at bay.
Together, they plunge into the darkness of the nest entrance.
Deep underground, the leaf is not eaten. It is processed.
She delivers her harvest to the gardeners, who chew the vegetation into a pulp to feed a massive, white, spongy organism.
They are not scavengers. They are farmers.
This fungus exists nowhere else on Earth. It has evolved alongside the ants for 30 million years.
The ants provide the raw material. The fungus breaks down the cellulose that no insect can digest.
If the fungus dies, the colony dies.
Through this partnership, the leafcutter colony consumes more vegetation than any other beast in the Amazon, more than the tapir, more than the howler monkey.
By stripping the canopy, they let light reach the forest floor, dictating which new trees will grow and which will wither.
The architecture of the jungle is drafted by the smallest of jaws.
A million blades, vibrating in the dark, sculpting the lungs of the world.